I had a really disturbing dream recently, and it gave me a realization that will help me to go throughout life. And I think that the same could apply to you by simply understanding the value of this dream. And if you stay until the end, if you get to remember it every time that you suffer, I guarantee it will help you to suffer much less in life and to appreciate what you have. So the dream began in the home of my grandma. I was here with my cousin, with my mother, with some other people, and suddenly there was a flash. And after the flash, the most intense thunder noise I ever heard and feel in my entire life. And right away, it's like if I felt my heart drop, everything within me went down. It was like total fear. And I heard, "We're all gonna die." And then, right away, I started to feel that the earth began to rotate, to tilt on the side. We began to lose balance. I saw my cousin falling down. Me, I didn't fall, but I almost did. I got back my balance. And then I looked outside, and it was a flood that was starting. Suddenly, I wasn't seeing with my eyes in the dream. It was like if I was the vision itself, and I was seeing what was happening all around the world, all the water destroying the houses, the people being pushed away by the water. It was total chaos. And at some point, I started to think, whoa, I hated my job. I hated so many things about life, about society. I always wanted more. I wanted more money, more free time. It's a fact that the matrix sucks, the society sucks, work sucks. But it's also a fact that so many people have it so much harder than you and I. We are so much more lucky than we tend to believe. And at that moment when death was so close, as I was in a high building that is about at the floor number 20, there was nothing for us to do. We were at the worst possible place with the flood, with all of this going on. It was just a matter of time before we will die a death that will surely be filled with pain and with stress, with fear. I thought, well, what would I give to go back to work, to that job that I don't really like? How awesome would it be to get to wake up again, to exercise, to meditate, to take a shower? How awesome would it be to give a hug to the people that I love in my family, to see my girlfriend, to see my friend? All those little things suddenly was the only thing that mattered. Having a better job, having more money, financial freedom, a car, a house, making my goal come true, it really didn't matter suddenly. I just wanted to experience, to continue to experience all the small things that I have, which are in fact not that small. They are immense. They are the greatest blessing life can give you. The love of a mother, the love of a girlfriend, loving your pet friends, just getting to be safe, to eat, to go to sleep, to live a life without always being in danger. And then, when I woke up, for the first time in a while, I felt my heart beating pretty quickly. Usually, pretty much anything can happen in a dream, really some crazy stuff, and I'm never afraid at all, even if there is the greatest demon in front of me. But somehow that day, in that dream, the feeling was extreme. The vibration was going downwards so intensely, like despair. And the next day, I went to work, and at some point I was tired, like, oh, it sucks to work. But then the memory of my dream kicked in. And I began to be a little bit more grateful. Then the next day I was driving my car. Some people were doing stupid things in front of me, being slow, putting the brake at the wrong moment. And anger was arising in me. Then once again, I remembered the dream. And I decided that I'll just stay zen, I'll just stay centered. And it went on and on happening, everything that was triggering me, affecting me in a negative way. I will always remember the dream. So that dream, it was not pleasant, but it brought so much value into my life, much more gratitude, much more awareness toward the blessing that I actually have. And I am thankful to God, thankful to Krishna, that He made it happen in a dream. Because when you're ungrateful for all that you have, asleep to all of your blessing, most of the time something will happen in life to bring you down so much that you will then appreciate what you had. But then you forget and something else has to happen. You remember, you forget, and it's a toxic cycle that goes on and on and on. And I was lucky enough to experience the downfall in a dream, not in the normal physical reality. So just take a moment now, just try to feel it. If you close your eyes and you think that it's your last days, your last hours, what is it that you would like to do? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to go drive a car that you always wanted? Do you want to have a bigger apartment? Do you want more prestige? Probably you want what you already have. To be close to the people you love. To enjoy your mundane routine that seems so repetitive. And to go within yourself, to meditate, to get to be one with truth before you quit your body. So this is the value of this dream, to remind you to be grateful for what you have. And every time that you suffer, try to do this again. You close your eyes, imagine that this is your last day, your last hours. Is it that bad? Or perhaps, would you give all that you have to have the same day again tomorrow? So let me know in the comment, what do you think about that? Did you ever have a dream like this? Was there any event in your life that made you realize it? And then, did you again forget it and something else had to happen? Because it's really a matter of time until you get the lesson and you stop to experience negativity, to be grateful to the blessings that you already have. So thank you for watching this video. I am Simon, and together we grow spiritually beyond pretending. Hare Krishna.